exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the World of Juice channel. Today was not supposed to be a video like this. That is for sure. Today was supposed to be my part 2 on the whole thing about how I was doing, like, oh, I have $12 to build an offensive core, like how I put that video out a couple weeks ago, I think, at this point now. It was supposed to be the second part of that, which is the defensive core. Why did I say like the defensive core? That video was supposed to go up today, but I changed that last minute to record this video, because there's a situation in the NFL that I feel like we need to talk about a little bit. I have been known, or at least I have said it, I don't know if people have listened, but I have said it, that I'm a kind of big Urban Meyer fan. You guys probably already know where I'm going with this. I was a little skeptical, to say the least, when Urban Meyer was hired in Jacksonville to be the head coach. I was like, this is a bad idea. I think this is going to fail. I don't want to see Urban in pain, because the reason he stopped being the head coach at Ohio State was because he had these massive migraines and headaches and this pain in his head that forced him to step down. That's the whole reason. He'd still probably be the coach of Ohio State if he didn't have those problems. But he was forced to step down. He took a year off and then got hired as the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach. And it's his first time in the NFL ever as a head coach. He's never done this. He's been one of the best coaches of all time in college, the second best next to Nick Saban, but in the NFL he's a rookie. In the NFL he has proven nothing, and they're 0-4 on the year, and then this situation took a turn, if you want to say it like that. So after Jacksonville lost their game on Thursday to the Bengals, the team flew back to Jacksonville. The game was in Cincinnati. And I covered that. Friday on the channel. And then what we didn't know at the time was Friday night, I think Thursday or Friday night, either one of those nights, Urban Meyer went out to dinner, supposedly, as what his explanation was, with family, with grandkids. It was like a birthday, or I don't even know what it was, but he went out to dinner. He was at a bar. He was at his own bar, because he has a restaurant in Cincinnati, I think called Urban Meyer's. So he was at his own restaurant, nonetheless, and he decided to wear, not Jacksonville Jaguars stuff, but he decided to wear an Ohio State quarter zip. Now, I don't know if this was just because that's what he wanted to wear, because he's back in Ohio, he's at his own restaurant, he's known in Ohio for being the Buckeyes head coach that won a national championship. I don't know if that's the reason he decided to wear this, or if he thought that if he wore this quarter zip, people wouldn't recognize him because he's the Jags head coach. I don't know why he would think that. I can't possibly think that's the reason, because he's going back to his own restaurant that he is on the name of. His name is on the building, and he's with his own family, I would think. I don't think he was with his family, but whatever, that's not the point. The point is, the whole situation took a turn for the worse when videos arose of a certain intoxicated female, very, very much younger than said Urban Meyer, and very, very much not his wife, was seen getting very down and dirty with Urban Meyer, if you know what I mean. little bit of grinding, a little bit of physical above the pants grinding. I'm not going to go into much of it. If you want to see the video for yourself, just type in Urban Meyer on Twitter. It'll pop up. It will pop up. You may have to scroll a little bit because we're a couple days from the actual release of the video, but you'll find it if you just scroll a little bit. You'll find it, or you just go on Google and type it in. I'm sure somebody's put it on YouTube or something. So obviously this raises questions. Why did Urban Meyer allow this to happen? He was drunk. This girl was obviously drunk. She was getting a little frisky with Urban, and Urban was liking it. Urban was into it. He wasn't shooing her away. He wasn't appalled or disgusted by her doing this. He was pretty much saying keep doing it, because if you look closely, now I don't want to get too graphic, but if you look closely in that video, Urban Meyer's hand, his right hand is getting, or his left hand, is both of his hands probably. We're searching for gold, if you know what I mean, down under on that girl. So that's all I'll say with it. I'm trying to be as PG as possible with this. So just go watch the video if you haven't seen the video. And so this raises questions. The Jags have come out and they've said that Urban Meyer has lost all the respect. He needs to earn it back, all the trust with the team and with the owners. And that's understandable. Urban Meyer made a huge mistake. He didn't fly back with the team, which is weird. Why wouldn't you fly back with the team? If you wanted to have dinner with your grandkids or celebrate a birthday, you're the freaking coach of the Jaguars. You're a multimillionaire without being the head coach of the Jaguars. Rent a private plane, fly him out, and have dinner in Jacksonville. Why do you have to go back to Cincinnati? Don't fly back on the private plane with the Jags back to Florida. Why do you stay back and get yourself into this situation? You should have never been put yourself in this situation. It's so mind-numbingly stupid of a decision for Urban Meyer that it doesn't make any sense. It literally has no explanation except for he meant for this situation. He didn't mean for this situation to happen, but he meant once the situation happened, he liked it enough where he didn't feel the need to stop it. Now that could have been one of two things. One, he was probably far too drunk to make that sober decision to tell this woman to stop grinding on him. And two, he was probably so depressed at losing 4 games now in the start of the season. He is 0-4 in his NFL career that he probably wanted this to happen. I don't know. But it's a bad situation. There's a lot of people that are speculating that Urban Meyer is going to not make it through this season, which would just destroy his reputation, I feel like. Maybe not. It wouldn't destroy his college reputation, obviously, because this has nothing to do with college. This is the pros. So I don't think he would go back to college. I think if he's done in Jacksonville, this is just my personal opinion, I feel like if he's done in Jacksonville, he's done coaching. Maybe he becomes like a president of a university or a dean of a university or what's it called? An athletic director. Maybe he becomes that at some sort of university, maybe like Bowling Green or Utah, where he started coaching at the beginning. So maybe he goes somewhere like that and does something. I don't see Urban taking the USC job, at least right now, and I don't see Urban taking any head coaching job ever again. If he gets done with this, if he's fired from this or steps down, I should say, because I don't think they would fire him because there's too much money on the table for Urban. I think that the only way he's done in this job is if he personally says, I'm going to take a leave of absence, I'm going to step down. So it's just a bad situation. Urban Meyer never should have put himself in this situation in the first place. And some people have said that he never had the locker room to start with. And now this situation's come out and it has completely fractured the relationship between players and Urban. And I can't see many ways that this gets fixed. Maybe if they start winning, it gets fixed. But even then, it's going to be a pretty tough thing for this situation to blow over, because Urban made a bad decision. Now, I don't want to get into how Shelly Meyer should leave Urban because of this situation. I don't want to get into all of that. That's not my business. It's not my place to say what I think about that whole situation. That's up to them. They're grown people. They have more than enough right to do whatever they want in their relationship. So, and I still haven't seen or heard from Shelly Meyer on Twitter about what she feels about this situation. So we don't even know. At least I haven't. At least at the time of recording this, I don't know. So it's a dumb decision by Urban. It's frustrating because I like Urban. I want him to succeed in the NFL because I feel like he would be good in the NFL. I feel like he's got stuff to be at least a decent head coach. He doesn't have to be a Hall of Famer or win 6 Super Bowls. I feel like he could win some playoff games, make the playoffs a couple years, maybe making some noise in the playoffs, be a winning team. I feel like he has that potential, but if he can't make these smart decisions to fly back with the team, which doesn't even sound like a smart decision because it's just the only decision that should be made, then maybe he's not right for the job in the first place. So, I don't know. We will keep following this situation as it develops. Obviously, I will cover anything that happens here on the channel. Excuse me. I'll cover anything that may conspire over the next couple of... Transpire is the right word. Over the next couple of days or weeks or months even. And we'll see what happens with Urban. I don't think he's going to win many games this year. I think I have the Jags winning 3 or 4 games, which... Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Which is... Now looking back in hindsight, seems like a lot. Maybe I should have switched them and the Broncos. But it's too late now. Those are my official predictions. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't see how this ends up any way than Urban Meyer leaving the Jags. And this is my one fear. I mentioned this many times with the Tim Tebow situation, with Urban Meyer getting hired in the first place. I didn't want Urban Meyer to be embarrassed. I didn't want this to embarrass him because I like Urban Meyer. I think he's a good coach, both college and pro, and I just didn't want to see him go down this route and get embarrassed. And now it looks like it's already happened. So there's not much else anyone can do except for Urban. So let me know down below what you guys think about this whole situation. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Remember, if you want to see the video, just type in Urban Meyer on Google. I'm sure it'll pop up. And type it on Twitter too, and I'm sure the video will pop up if you just scroll a little bit. So that's going to do for me, though. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button and notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!